Shifting between dimensions. This shift is very delicate. In fact, it's easy to not notice it at all. It happens quietly, in the middle of us doing something, as we are talking, or when we are transforming an idea into an action. It happens specifically when we try to do something particular, when we are committed to our intentions. The emotion that is born within us is transformed from an energy that is refined and formless, or vibrating particles of light, into a form of thought that is pulsating and very open, and from this, into an energy that is geared for action, and then into action and a result. And there, in this shift, when things come together and shapes are formed, is where it generally occurs. The mind, interpreting and diluting, wants to fulfill the role that we have bestowed upon it. We ask it to protect us, to tell us what is right and what is not right, what is real and what is false. We asked it to tell us how to act. It is not entirely built for this task. It was meant to be another form through which we experience life, another way to see what is happening. It was meant to be an assistant, not a senior advisor. The mind is extremely limited. It uses predetermined patterns to understand an infinite and wondrous reality. The information it receives and the image that it gives us is only what it has managed to see through its meager tools and the rules of logic according to which it acts. It paints a picture of reality that completely lacks the magic and wisdom of the soul. It is frightened most of the time. It operates from a place of crisis management, as it attempts to satisfy our growing demands, to know what to do and how to act in this fast and demanding reality. Since it is unable to do what it has been asked to do, it develops methods for taking the bits of information or understandings to which it does have access and, when needed, makes random associations, fits them to the rules that it knows and the templates that it uses, and that the person with whom it communicates uses as well, and calls them truth. Since we have become used to turning to it for help, we hear its inaccurate reading and don't even realize that it is false. The mind speaks a familiar language, and we are well acquainted with its rules. Thus, when energy in its natural state begins to form or becomes directed within us, we turn to the interpreting mind to tell us what to do, to help us turn the idea into reality. The moment the mind moves into action, the energetic dimension is immediately flattened, and everything becomes thoughts and reasons or results. Conditions enter the picture, and the oneness disappears, disintegrating into separate parts. From here, there is no way for wisdom or mystery to be truly revealed. Every appearance they make, and every expression or form that they take, are perceived as an opinion or a side taken, as a stance, or as something that needs to be proven or refuted. And the truth, the nature of things, cannot be heard or become present in the world, within the framework that the mind or senses can grasp. In order for us to thrive and bring our wisdom and beauty to true expression, in order for us to enjoy that which exists in everything, we must notice the differences in language, the variations in quality and movement between the mind and its world, and the simple nature of things, the truth as it is. The mind is dense, and truth is sparse. The mind is stubborn, and truth gives itself over and is amused. The mind always comes at a cost, and truth costs nothing at all. The mind expends great effort, and truth is light, often waiting for us to notice it. The mind is duality and lives in a world of either or, and truth is oneness, completely intact. The mind creates friction and exists by virtue of it being separate and different from the world, and truth is found in everything and objects to nothing. When we recognize that we are acting from within a world of fear, that we have agreed to live according to its rules, and that we have turned to it when we thought, mistakenly, that in order to fulfill something, we needed to obey its guidelines, all we need to do is look at it, to know that it is not us, to know that the truth wants us to notice it, plant our feet in it, and become wholly encompassed by it.